Bubba, go left, go.
What's up, Cameron?
Hello, hello.
Wow, first strike is the best one. That was awesome. Oh, what's up? Marty's here. Michael, what's up?
What are they doing?
Yeah, that first strike there was like the main worry I had at the end of last night's stream. And to get it off rip's pretty cool. Now that one didn't do as well as I wanted it to. It's tragic. That is tragic. That did okay. Not amazing, but it did all right. That did well. And I think the rest of that can just be pressure flaked out pretty easily. I do think I want to flake a little bit on this side. Just a hair. What's up? Who's yours here? What's up? Checking out my Simpson point today. Better in person? Alright, hey, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Thanks for the update. I appreciate that. By the way, tomorrow I'm going to have a special guest. So y'all have to stay tuned tomorrow. Because guess who's coming on the channel? His name starts with an L. And no, he hasn't started his YouTube yet. Luis Garces. Yeah, y'all are gonna love that. LeBron? No, not LeBron. Lewis Hamilton? No. It's my so tomorrow the buddy who got me into Flint Knapping in the first place, he's gonna come on. He'll be here. And his little kid. His little boy Henry will be running around. So y'all have been Carlos. Larry, no. It's my buddy Lewis. My friend Lewis. Yeah, I've been trying to get him to do videos for 3 years now. Lance Armstrong. Looks amazing. Thanks, Sharky. Who's your buddy been Flint Knapping? A few months longer than I have. So 6-ish years, maybe. Maybe a little more. Something like that. But he's only been in one of my videos ever before. Boy, I love it when a plan works out like that. That was a good flake. A really good flake. Yeah. My buddy Lewis, the one who got me into flint knapping, he'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully. It'll probably be a little later in the evening. If I had to guess, we're gonna go on a little fishing trip earlier on. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to make this uber thin, but I am. Oh man. I think I can pick that out pretty easily though. Let me see. I feel confident. And even if not, it's one you can leave in there, honestly. Let's see. Pull this out a little bit more. This is just a normal household nail. Nothing crazy or fancy. Cinch it in there. Go ahead and sharpen it up. And see if I can't find, there it is. And then see if I can't, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we caught it, easy peasy. Just like nothing happened. Let's go. All right, yeah, this is coming out sweet. I'm gonna save that for a pressure flaker, I think. Or not. Yeah, I think I will. At least that strike in particular. This one though. There we are. That's, wow, that's perfect. Boy, howdy. We got us one with this one, fellas. Boys and girls. All right, it's coming down. Oh, that I can get that out easy. Hold on here. Hold on here. Yep, just like that. And that as well. That easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I think it's translucent, guys. I'm pretty sure. I think you can see the coral striations. I think. All right, so what next? Well, obviously, if you're kind of in tune with this shape and profile, you likely have an idea of what I'm going for. So I'll let y'all guess in the comments. How about that? I imagine the first guess will probably get it right. Alan's here. What's up? Alan, what is up? Dovetail? Nope, not a dovetail. Sup, Tomlinson? Tomlinson. Gotta add the Lin. I don't see anybody guessing. This is Florida coral. The shape is about to be given away, folks. You better guess. You better guess. Hello, everybody. Wow, so nobody has an idea what we're making. Okay. Well, think of your Florida styles. Think of the Florida styles. If John or Chatterson were here, they'd get it right off the bat. They are my coral buddies. Is that a megalodon tooth? No, not a megalodon tooth. It's a piece of coral. Man, nobody's guessed it yet. Come on, guys. I have more faith in you than this. Think about your Florida types. No way that hinges there. I'll catch it eventually. Spearhead, Clovis point? No, not the shape of a Clovis. Come on. Oh, Marty finally got it. Thanks for stepping in, Marty. Getting everybody on the right track. There you go. That is the quintessential, most known point from Florida. It is a Noonan point. I had to make it for y'all guessed it. How much? We aren't selling it yet, at least. Oh man, I was hoping that would catch it all. Well, got to set up another platform, I reckon. Might as well hinge it out here. There we go. I don't know why that won't pick out. I say as it picks out. As part of it picks out, I should say. Now that it's low, I reckon I can do another strike. See if I can't catch it now. Nope. Striations ain't being kind to me. It's alright, we'll get it, we'll get it. Still got a little ways to go. That got up there to it now. Get copper on here. That'll do it. Sweet. That's exactly what we're looking for there. All right. Dreaming of a white Christmas. Sent Ralph an email last night. All right, got to get my old Mountain Dew out here. Bear with me. I like the little bit of orange in this piece. I think it really adds the character. If it was a straight clear, it wouldn't be as cool. But it also has white. So it's got like clear, more white, and then orange. This is looking good. I haven't even touched the blade up yet. It's gonna be a killer one, I think. Okay. Keep working this side. All right, keep going up. Both of those were really critical hits. I'm glad we got them. That makes it look a lot better, just to have it thinned out in through here. Hey, Marsh. Oh, Dan Marsh. I thought you were talking about my dog. My dog never gets any love. He does from me, not from you guys. I'll tell you. I tell you. Alright, strike some more back through here. Marshall missed you. Alright, sharpen again. getting to be a little bit meticulous here. This is what can make or break a point like this. We did it. Really, the key is to make this area kind of thinned out rather than really thick. And it looks like we were able to accomplish that. The tang itself can be thick. I don't really mind that. Just as long as it's symmetrical. Like on this side, it's very thinned out in the corner here. On this side, it's kind of thick. It just goes right into the blade. And we want to thin it out in there, kind of like we did in through here. And so to do that, we just take a little abrasive. This is not an ideal one to use, but that's what we got right now. Actually, I think I'm going to do this first. Then come back through. Get a good bite on some of these platforms here. And do whatever you got to do to thin that area down. Yeah, this is going to be a killer point. Goodness gracious. It sure enough will be. All right, let me go ahead and fool around with the blade here. So at this stage, you know, plenty translucent. Still got to fool around with the base, of course. But it's coming together. It is coming together. So I'm going to sharpen my tool. Always got to keep these things sharp. Alright, I'm going to go down the blade, both sides. Make sure there's no low spots and that it's thinned down. And then when I finish this side, I'll show you the other side to give you a comparison on what I did. It's so clear, it's kind of hard to see with the light. So just striking any of the low areas. Once you finish striking the low areas on one face, you mosey around to the other side. you do practically the exact same thing. Alright, so this side still kind of jagged. But this side we've lined up a little bit straighter. So a little more jagged, a little straighter. A little more jagged, and a little straighter. So we do the same thing on the other side after we sharpen, of course. Can't forget, you've got to sharpen. I think I'm gonna go from this side. Striking all the low areas. Right there. Again, you can see even from here that this is more straight. And from here back, what I haven't done, it's a little more hilly. The low areas is what we're catching. And again, we still got to do the other side, the other face for the other half. We're just doing whatever's low. A low-hanging fruit is what we're catching. Alright, so now we flip it over. We're essentially the exact same process. So a little bit of something I needed to fix there. Okay, so much straighter on both sides. Now I got to worry about the symmetry going up the piece. So we sharpen our tip again. This is where it's a little bit more easy going. First days are a little more taxing. This is where it gets a little fun. So we go back through. And essentially, we're just tidying up the edge. Now this coral is very finicky, meaning it's easy and prone to break, so got to be careful I don't shear one of these edges. But other than that, getting our symmetry shouldn't be too hard. But again, there's a lot of jut outs. And we need to draw our tip in a good bit. Alright, so we did one side, now we flip it over. And we do essentially the same thing on this side, just making sure everything's even. But this is where I have to nail symmetry. There's our first ambulance tonight. We get a bunch of them. Ooh, he double revved his thing. I guess he thinks he's cool. We get so many motorcycles and ambulances around here. It's crazy. Just one of those busy roads is all. Now, once I finish this side, I'll show you the difference between this side and the other, and why this step is so critical and important. Tip. Needs just a little bit of loving. Uh-oh. Got us another ambulance. I'm telling you, they're all over the place. All over the place. I had to fix symmetry a little bit, especially since we were trying to draw the tip in a bit. Make sure our lines are straight and doing what they need to do. All right, so we got this side pretty much squared away. Nice and sharp. This side still looks jaggedy compared to this side. Obviously, this is straighter. Lines are better. This has a weird jagged edge, and we want to draw that in. So that's kind of the process of, making a Noonan. Again, this side is done essentially. We just want to do the same thing on this side. We got to draw this side in a hair and get our symmetry right. But I have a strong feeling this will be a really nice point, if we can get all our ducks in a row. That's the key. Symmetry will be the main thing. If we can keep our symmetry right, we'll be okay. So I draw that in. Yeah, symmetry is going to be a big player here. That's tragic. That is tragic. That means I need to draw this side in a hair too. When I say tragic, it means we just got more work on our plate to do. That's essentially all I'm saying. Unless no, because I'd have to draw it to here. So we want to draw it to here. And in doing so, we'll need to pull this back some. All right, let's go ahead and do this side. And once the side is done, we can then make our adjustments. I have a feeling we'll have to do some definite adjusting. That is for sure. But the adjusting will allow the tip to look a little bit sharper. So there's a plus to it. But it's gonna take more work and I gotta redo the other side. So there's some upside, but also some downside. Let's see what we're working with here in a moment. You need to draw that in for sure. May work out okay. Maybe. It's so. Oh, I would nick the tip there. I'm stupid. Actually, that might have saved our symmetry though, so I guess I'll take it. You know, when you draw something in, you know, and you're not thinning it down to the center, it's just becoming thicker. Thicker if it's not to the center. That kind of rhymes. So it's good to do some tidying up here. I need to resharpen my tip pretty bad. Let's go. Do this number here. Just a little better. Let's see, I was striking that way, which means, what if I round this off? That might do it actually. Kinda. That would be an easy fix. That accomplishes all of our wrongs. I think it does. Just that little tweak. You know, you can bend around backwards trying to make your symmetry work. You know, you could look at the base and say, all right, I'm gonna take this much off the tip so that it looks right. Now that's way off, it's slanted. I mean, we're way more symmetrical now. Oh wow, this looks way better than I thought. Or you can just tweak the base or tweak an ear and not have to shear a whole side off. And that's usually better. Like if my base was slanted instead of straight across, let's say it was slanted like this. Well, I'm not gonna change the point and shear all this off to match that and get the tip up here. I'll just kind of even it out. So, you know, trying to figure, oh, somebody donated. Who donated? Marty did. Did you watch my unboxing of the Clovis Point? No, I did not, but I will now. I'm gonna like that and screenshot it. Screenshot. All right. Oh wow, Mark Queso just donated. Oh man, thank you. I just scrolled down to the bottom and saw that. Man, got lots of artifact shows and work. Oh yeah, looking good. Well, thank you guys. Thanks Marty and thanks Marquez, Mark Queso, Marqueso, 1600. Thank you, Marqueso. I appreciate it. Very kind. Uh-oh, there's another ambulance. There's another one. so many out there. Goodness gracious. Before I get too crazy on the tip, let me make sure everything else is looking right. And let me fool around with the base a little more. There go the motorcycles. Man, Hoosier, I thought you took care of them motorcycles. I guess not. Guess not. Little puppy teeth. Get the other side to match. flakes flew off, and Marshall was looking at it like, what in the world is that? Keep your flakes over in your lane, son. All right, now time to fool with the tip. Ready to go in, Marsh? Could do that. I was looking at a certain way to fix one of the problems I had, and I just found it. It's going to be the best way to do it here. There's like 5 different swoops in this particular unit here that I'm trying to angle out. I think I finally found the safest and easiest remedy. And this to be this. And that is looking more like what we're after. And believe it or not, that fixed the issue I was seeing. Again, there's a number of ways to fix issues. The 3 ways I was thinking about just would have been catastrophic. Because generally you start with okay base or okay tip. Usually you don't think, okay, just an inch of a portion right in the middle of the blade, but once I figured that out, we're on a home stretch. I'm just looking at it here. Bear with me. Just trying to get it right. Put a piece of paper up here, that'll help me. I don't know, something's looking off. I don't know, like it looks really good, like obviously, but I'm trying to see if there's something I'm missing. And I keep going back to this side here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'd rather get it right than wrong. Now that right there is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness, yes. Thank goodness I did that. That's perfect. That is exactly it. I knew it was off earlier. I knew something was telling me, Jake. Now, Jake, you need to fix it. This might have just turned into a keeper because of that right there. Because that was an epic save. I'm sure it looked good like on camera before I did this pass, but oh man, it looks way better in my opinion now. Way better. Now, I still got to do this correctly and not mess up. And it allows me to draw up to this face, which is just exactly the face I'd want to draw up to. I'll explain that later. Basically, when you raise the edge on the face, this face, top face, of the stone that has, say, like a thicker area. In this case, it's not thick, but it's not as flat as the other side. It gives it the illusion that it's not very round or thick at all. Yeah, this is coming out great. Just no shears, not at this level, for this stage. I cannot shear it. Oh yeah, that's what we're after. Boy, howdy, that looked good. That looks good. Now that looks right. That looks right. I think that'll do it. Finally, I nailed the symmetry. About time, about time. Took me a while, but absolutely nailed it. Oh yeah. Had to go. Oh man. Just as see-through as a window. Just about. Yeah, I'm thinking keeper case. I'm gonna give it some time to think it over. But I'm thinking keeper case. But I may offer in the next video. You never know. And again, by the way, we got a special guest coming tomorrow, Mr. Louis Garces, the guy who got me into flint knapping in the first place. He'll be here tomorrow. Y'all can chat with him, interact with him. 10 to 1? I have no idea, Mason. Is that the dude? Yeah, very well might be. Is it a point or a knife? Believe it or not, I used to think they were a knife because often they were so long. But they're points, spears, either points or spears. But there's also a Lockalusa Noonan, which is known for being a knife. What area of the Gulf Coast? I'm in Alabama. So a keeper to me. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll give it some thought. But I do appreciate y'all taking the time to kind of watch. And what in the world? I'm telling you, we live on a crazy street. But streaming tomorrow, it'll be a little later, but probably closer to 8 Eastern, maybe a little later. I don't know, but we'll definitely be streaming for sure. All right, well, we're gonna conclude it here. Thanks, guys, and thanks for those who donated. Marty, I think you donated earlier, and then another guy donated, and Smoke and Noonan, thank you. Gosh darn it, I was hoping this would auction off. Oh, well. It is what it is. It may auction off tomorrow. You never know. But it's a pretty killer little Noonan. But thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. All right, take care.